I guess I'm live. I have not been doing these in quite some time. Um, I'm doing a teardown of managing happiness, which is my coaching program, my passion project. And I want to show you how I have built this, and I want to show you how I'm using upcoach to facilitate my managing happiness cohorts. And actually, I have built upcoach, or we've built upcoach because of managing happiness. Initially, managing happiness was only a DIY course where people do the course by themselves, and I had a 7% completion rate, which I thought is absolutely horrible. I thought my course must be real crap because nobody completes it, but it's actually a normal completion rate. Somehow we buy courses and then we do not complete them. So what I did is I asked Mert, our CTO at UpCoach, we've been business partners in other businesses before. I asked him, hey man, please build me a group habit tracker. And because I love positive peer pressure. And this is how it started. And then one thing led to another. And at some point we had a really good coaching platform that we're just using for ourselves. Then I reached out to Todd Herman, and I showed him what we had built. And he said, this solves 80% of my business problems. Can I invest and be a business partner? And then UpCoach was born. And yeah, let me show you what we have built here. 1 second. Add to your stream. No, I just want to share my screen. All right, I guess that's the page. No. 1 second. Here, I even made a little presentation. By the way, if you comment on any of the streams that I'm sharing this, I will see the comment here and I can respond. Hey, Victor, thanks for the comment. Good to see you too. By the way, a lot of people say like, hey, what happened to you? Why are you so dressed up? Because I used to be always super casual in just a black t-shirt and black jogging pants and sneakers. I did this social experiment checking how people react differently to me if I dress up. And being dressed up won. It's just not people I know, of course, but just random people on the streets or at airports or at restaurants. You just get a better treatment. So the suit won. Anyhow, let's get going here. Share my screen. So yeah, in this teardown, I want to share a few things with you. I want to why we started UpCoach, what I just did, and then positive peer pressure works really, really well. We went from a 7% completion rate to a 93% completion rate using UpCoach and using cohort-based coaching. So if you have a do-it-yourself course and you really want to have impact, you want to transform people's lives, it may make sense to switch to cohort-based coaching. And thank you, Victor. Feels good too. So I want to show you our UpCoach and how I'm using it. How I'm using the habit tracker as lead magnet, how the courses work, how the master documents work, how our reporting works, how the community works, and how we do go high-level integrations work. Just ask if you want to see something. I want to make it as dynamic as possible. So let's roll. So this is an old cohort. How do I do this best with you guys? Maybe let's start out with UpCoach in general. It's a very flexible program, so every coach can build their coaching program in a way that fits to them. So we have an editor here, and we have these different building blocks. So currently I'm using this one here is an H1 block, and this one here is a video block where I've recorded a video and just like pasted it in. Thank you, Mark. And so whatever coaching system you have, you can use UpCoach to build it to your liking. Here I have a course block with the personal mastery course that is already started, and you can just like add more courses to this. We have a communication board, meeting agendas and tasks block and habit tracking block. So Point being, it's super duper flexible and you can build pretty much everything you want to build in. Somebody tells me the screen is not visible. Should. All right, no restream feature. Can you see? Can you see the Managing Happiness program builder now? Somebody can't see your can't see my screen on YouTube. That's very interesting. Now, ha ha ha. Okay, I guess now I figured this out. The only thing that I still have to change is I have to switch the brand to. Boom! Now we're on Managing Happiness brand. Actually, no, this is an upcoach presentation. That's the problem when you have multiple businesses. Okay, now I see it. Beautiful. So upcoach is super flexible. You have the editor here, and you can build whatever you want to build. Oh, and if you hear the dogs barking, we have 10 dogs. My wife is crazy about animals, so what can I do? So please excuse the background noise. Um, all right. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna close the door. 1 second. Sorry. All right. You can see. Thank you, Amanda. Home office problems. All right. So back to upcoach. It's super duper flexible, and you can build whatever you want to build. We have design elements. We have the program elements like courses, like events, like smart documents. And you can also have third-party apps that you can share here. And managing happiness, the main thing about managing happiness is helping people to figure out their mission, vision, and values, and their goals and their habits, and basically running your life the same way you run a business. And one key thing that you build in managing happiness is this document here, which is the North Star document, where on top, by the way, it's a nice little feature. I like to embed a video that explains how this document works inside of the document. So this is the North Star document here, where people can enter the things that they want to enter. Here we have our core values, and then the mission and vision for the self, mind, body, spirit, and goals in this area. Then you as the professional, the mission and vision and the goals, and then the family person, vision and mission and the goals in this area. I just found that after focusing only on business for way too long, I had lots of imbalance with my wife, and then running my life the same way I run a business just worked really well for me and our family. Then we have OKRs, same as in business, objectives and key results, and for the different areas, and then the key results, the progress level, and the confidence level. We have a not to-do list. Everybody has a to-do list. Not people have a not to-do list. Just things I do not want to do anymore, and a restart routine that helps me to get back to my good habits. Let me show you. And then another element is actually, let me just go into the back end of upcoach. It was a smart document. This was the North Star document, and similar to the program builder, you have the builder inside of the smart documents as well. And so you can just add whatever you want to add here: audio, video, images, or third-party integrations, and build the worksheets that you want to build for your audience. Before, we were just sending out a PDF, but you don't know if people complete these things or not. So it's much easier to keep the finger on the pulse of your cohort participants. I'll just jump around, and you can just ask if you want to show me something. It's specifically. Initially, I had. Oh, by the way, yeah, just go that way. Initially, I was running my cohorts in a different manner. I had um, I had group Q&A calls with me, where everybody joined once a week, and then coaches or guides, as we call them here, they came in and did the one-on-one sessions with people then. And oh, by the way, another little hint. You see here it says members and here guides. You can change this up here, and it's just guides and members. And you can also change if you see them or not, because sometimes it may make sense to turn this off. For example, in this course here, which I use as lead gen, it's just a habit tracking app, basically. So people come in and they watch this video, explain how the habit tracker works, and then here they have a free habit tracker. And I'm not showing the who else is in this program. So I can actually turn this on real quick to show you how this would look, but I do not want that these people see each other. See, now this would look like this. Let me turn it off again. So I'm using this as a free lead gen on my homepage. So, and how do you set this up? You just go to the settings, and also you go to members and you create an invite link. So you can see here all these people came through this invite link. You copy this link, and then on managinghappiness.com, go to resources. We have a free habit tracker. And then when people click this link, as you can, I don't know if you can see this down here, but this link here is just linking to this link that I just copied here. Actually, wait, should I just tap instead? So I'm really still thank you, Victor. I'm used to you running this on Zoom and not on Restream. All right, so going back here, share this tab instead. All right, so here we go. This is a free habit tracker that I'm having, where I just embedded a video that explains how the habit tracker works. A link here that links to our community, where they can then pay to join. And then here the habit tracker itself. And when you click on members, you see this. These are all the people that signed up through this link that I copied from here. And then I've just embedded this link here on Managing Happiness on this page where it's free hacker. This button here basically links to this link that I copied on this other page. We just here share this up instead. All right. And yeah, this is how this works. And as I said before, I'm not showing everybody that's in here who else is in here for privacy. So very simple way of building a lead gen tool with upcoach. All right, so let me check what else I want to show you. These smart documents I showed you already. Let me show you the latest cohort that I'm running. So this is the upcoach community. When people sign up, get access to this, and they have the DIY courses that they can take by themselves. But my goal is really to push people into finding a cohort, because as I said before, it's from going from 7% completion rate to a 93% completion rate made a very big difference. And I'm doing this mainly to have a positive impact. That's like really the driver behind. Mark, very cool. Please explain how the habit tracker works. Is there a daily reminder email? Some reward system? No. So the habit tracker is one of the first things that we built in upcoach, and it's due to get an upgrade to make it better to to have a daily reminder email, which we're currently not having. Let me go back to the habit tracker. Actually, I can also show you the habit tracker in here in one of the programs. Let me see, this was a test program. We're sharing the right tab, yeah. So in the habit tracker, the cool thing is, that we can see our habits, and you can either have a habit that's just a check, or when you add a new habit, you can also track a metric, say kilograms or sales costs that you do or push-ups that you do in the day, and then you can enter a metric in here as well. And what makes it really powerful is, as I said, I love positive peer pressure. It's like how we humans are wired. That you can see other people's as well. So see if Anya is. I guess Anya's not sticking with her habits right now. But here you can see her habits, and I could, without being a cohort with her right now, I could reach out to her and say like, "Hey, Anya, what's going on? Why did you not do what you set out to do?" But Mark, we want we'll upgrade it soon to make sure there's some gamification in there and some notifications for you and then also for your team. Another thing we have in here in upcoach is a chat. So each cohort can have their own chat. For communication, you can turn it on and off. But yeah, let me get back to the community. All right, that was here. So what I'm doing right now is I give people access to the community and to the do-it-yourself courses for $49, I think, per year. Just made it very accessible because I want as many people as possible in here. And then if they do a cohort with a coach or a guide, it's a 6-week cohort where they meet once a week. They pay $997 to do that. And if they do a cohort with me, I personally ask people to donate instead of paying me. And then that's how I like doing this, because this is like really just impact for me, not what I use to make money. And the idea is then that people that have completed their course, then they get like a facilitator course, and then they can start their own cohort. So kind of having like a multi-level marketing for good, MLM for good, that people can pay it forward and either then go the donation route and donate their time to run these cohorts with people, and also ask them to donate, or to make money with this. That's the other element. And I want to show you something else. I created this Miro board here that helped me to plan out my cohort to suit my team, because we have different assets and different tasks, and to make it easier to get this overview, when do I introduce what? And so we have like here the different weeks. Week 1 was the icebreaker, then week 2, get to know your values, and then week 3, mindset, and then the different video content that we want to share in each one, and then the different tasks that we want to assign to people, and then the different assets that we are giving to people, and also the homework, and also to-dos for the coach. This helped me to get a good overview. And by the way, if you want this this template, I'm happy to share this with you. Just email us at hello@upcoach, and I'm happy to share this resource with you. Let me get back to the course. I want to show you how I built the latest course. So the cool thing in upcoach is that when you build out a course, and of course Mario was not visible. This drives me crazy. Share this tab instead. I see there's a book club in program. The book club is just ran in self-organized. We just used the forum to organize, and then we can also create a cohort or a subgroup and invite people so they can schedule when they meet up. I can show in a second. All right, so I want to show you how the course works. General overview, week 1, getting started. This is the pre-work that are people doing. They just a welcome video, welcome to Managing Happiness, then the Wheel of Life exercise. By the way, I'm working on a Wheel of Life app because we have a third-party app development thingy here on upcoach now because we can't develop everything. So this, if you want to build your own app, you can do this on upcoach. First one will be a Wheel of Life app that I'm building. And yeah, of course, I'll give this away for free. But if you build an app, you can also make money with this here. But aside from that, so Wheel of Life, then lifeline exercise, and then how our meetings work, and then showing the upcoming agenda. As you can see here, little video. And again, you have these building blocks here where you can just drag in whatever you need. Here, Wheel of Life exercise. And then the cool thing is we have these tasks in here. We have a task management element in upcoach as well. And we do not assign all tasks to people at the same time. We assign them based on their progress in the course. Here we assign them a PDF and another task to do the lifeline exercise. And here we do, I explain to them how our meeting's working. And then here's like a code of conduct that we ask them to quote unquote sign by checking off this link. It's a workaround until we have a actual document signature thing built into upcoach, another third-party app that we're going to build. And then here the agenda, so people know what we're going to talk about. This is like the prep work in week 1 for Managing Happiness to do the Wheel of Life. But if you're not familiar with the Wheel of Life, it's just like a thingy where people actually I can show you quick. So this time I remember to share the tab. I'm very proud of myself. So Wheel of Life is just an assessment where we ask people to go through from 0 to 10 to rate how they feel in terms of mindset, in terms of physical health, emotional health, career and finance, and relationships. And then this concludes the Wheel of Life. It's like a cool tool to reflect on the different areas in your life and helps you to set some priorities and set some goals. And something like this, but a little more elaborate, will be available as an upcoach app or a blog. I think in 2 weeks. So actually, I'm going to use it internally in 2 weeks. Then let's say maybe in 4 weeks, I can post it in the forum. All right, back to where were we? Course. Should this happen instead? I'm getting better at this. So lifeline exercise, if you're not familiar with the lifeline exercise, it's actually pretty cool. It is basically, I can't show you right now because of the restream thing. You ask people to list 3 high points in their life and 3 low points in their life. I have this from EO, Entrepreneurs Organization. When you have a new forum or a new group that gets together, it's a really cool exercise to get to know the other person really well. So basically, I say like, okay, I'm 45 years old, talking about me, and I make a line 0 to 45, and then one line up is positive things that happened, and down negative things. And I just like make, for example, when I was 12, my father passed away, so it'd be a negative event. And then when I was 18, I met my wife, back then girlfriend. This was a positive event, and we kind of like connect these things. And this becomes your lifeline. And for this, we're also building an app right now, coming soon. All right, then core values. People figure out their core values. And I introduced the North Star document to them, which I showed you before. Then they do a personality test, which always helps to reflect on yourself and what you want. And then I asked them to do the funeral exercise, a really powerful thing to imagine your own funeral and people that are important to you give a eulogy. And you write this eulogy yourself to figure out what you really want. In 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, Stephen Covey talks about this exercise. Really powerful. If it's too morbid for you, if you don't want to think about your own death that much, then you can also write your 99th birthday celebration, like in New York Times, somebody writes about you, about your life. But yeah, gives a lot of clarity. And then it's about vision, mission, values. To figure this out, here's my personal mission value listed so people can get an idea. Then how the OKR setting works, and also some suggestions. Yeah, I guess it's I have to go through all of that, but you get the idea. The beautiful thing is with upcoach that you can assign these habits and tasks and worksheets at the time where it becomes applicable for people. And then, as you can see here, let's go back to this testing. While you go through this course, then you will see these tasks being assigned to you, or these worksheets being assigned to you. Another cool thing is as I mentioned before, when you have a worksheet, you have these completion rates versus when you send on PDF, you have no idea how far people are. And you spend the first time of the meeting to follow up with them. It's like, hey, how did you do here? Or how did you there? But with this, you can just in one look, you can see how people are doing. And we have the CRM in the backend. So let me see, how do I do this? Actually, it's good right now that I'm not sharing this tab because personal identifiable information. I'm gonna pick Anya. I think Anya will be okay with that. So I could share this tab instead. All right, so now we're in the CRM of upcoach. And you can see, that's Anya's test profile. It's not even the red one. But yeah, I guess let's just pick one where she's active. This one test up. Yeah, that's fine. All right, so anyhow, here you see all this that she has done. Here you can see internal notes that were taken as admins. Here you would see all the meetings that she has attended. Here you see all the tasks that are sent to her. You see her habit tracking, how she's doing with this, the courses. If she's enrolled in courses, you see the percentage of course that she has completed. Same with the SmartDocs that she has completed. What she has in the drive, what kind of posts made in the forum, what kind of wins, and what kind of questions she asked. And these wins and questions are coming from our agendas, which are pretty cool. So, for example, on our main agenda that we have here, again, drag and drop builder like everything in upcoach. So first, people share their wins, their good news, and then we have the task management. Then we have the content that we're going to talk about in these meetings, and then some homework stuff. And the cool thing is in these agendas, let me actually go to one. People can, what's it called? People can interact with them. Let me see. Let's take this cohort. So, agenda. So here you can see we have these upcoming meetings, and you, just give it a name, a description, time and date, and then some additional data. You can have like the Zoom link or whatever you're using, and you can ask for feedback. So when you turn this on, there's going to be a survey from 0 to 10. How do you rate this meeting? And then clients can, if they can start it or not. And then when you click here, you see the agenda. People can add their wins here. We have the tasks. Right now, there's no task because the Discord didn't start yet. But But yeah, it's a very handy thing. And then if somebody adds wins here, then you can see them in the back end. And you can basically see all the wins they have reported. And the beautiful thing about this is when you have for example, a client is about to renew, or it's the end of the year, you've been working with them for a certain period of time, then you can just tell them like, hey, these are the wins that we had, to also show the value that you're bringing as a coach. Let me think what else I want to show you. Habit tracker, I showed you as a lead magnet. I showed you how the courses works. I showed how North Stars and SmartDoc work. The reporting, the community. I mean, community is a forum. Another thing I can show you is how, for example, I'm using Go High Level. And Go High Level build funnels. And if you want to integrate something like Go High Level or Stripe for payments, then you can very easily add a snippet to the thank you page. This JavaScript snippet here. And then the orange line, the URL that you copy from upcoach, which is the invite link from your program. If you want this snippet here, just like shoot us an email, hello@upcoach.com, and I'm happy to provide that. So let me get back here, share desktop instead. If you have any other questions, please let me know in the chat. If you want to check out Managing Happiness, go to managinghappiness.com/membership. If you want to check out upcoach, if you haven't done it yet, you can always email hello@upcoach, and we can hook you up with a special coupon to get 1 month for free. And before messing up with this screen sharing thing. Coaches need upcoach. Thank you. Thank you, Mark. I think so too. It has been really fun building this. Yes, we do have an affiliate program. It is under affiliates.upcoach.com. Post this. Here. Let me post this here. Actually, this was on Restream. Let me see if I can post this. I don't know if you received this. Okay, it's upcoach.com/become an upcoach affiliate. I guess if you Google upcoach and affiliate, actually I can show this here. Does this work? Yeah, little long URL. I guess if you just Google upcoach affiliate, this should do the trick as well. Cool. All right. I hope this was useful. If you have any questions, hello@upcoach. And yes, thank you for the questions and the participation. Appreciate you. Rock and roll.